Good morning friends, myself Dinesh from Fundamental Research. I'll be talking about the banking sector Q2 FY14 results preview. So we expect banks Q2 results to be lackluster. For our coverage universe, we expect banks to report a decline of 12% in the net earnings, largely driven by the public sector banks. In case of PSU banks, we expect earnings to decline by almost 26% YOY, whereas private sector banks are expected to post around 10% YOY growth in earnings. The key reason for lower growth, the decline in earnings, is that this quarter banks will be reporting higher amount of treasury losses, while NPA provisions will continue to remain high, which will impact the profitability. During the quarter, the yields have increased by almost 131 basis point, which will lead to depreciation in the investment book of banks. Although RBI has given some leeway to banks in terms of transfer of securities from AFS to HTM up to 24.5% of NDTL, and also it has allowed banks to amortize the treasury losses over the period of FY14, but we still feel that in Q2 the banks will be reporting higher treasury losses, so which will impact the earnings of banks. In terms of operating performance, we expect the operating performance to be slightly better in Q2, primarily driven by higher credit growth and base rates hikes undertaken by banks. During the quarter, the credit growth has improved by almost 18% compared to 14% witnessed in Q1. So that should give some improvement in the net interest income. We expect net interest income to grow by 13.5% for our coverage universe, whereas it is expected to grow at about 10% in case of public sector banks. For private sector banks, we expect NII growth to be healthy at around 21%. So this quarter, the credit growth was better. Plus, banks have also increased the base rates in response to increase in cost of funds. So the banks which have taken base rate hike will report relatively better NII growth compared to the banks which have held on to the base rates. In terms of asset quality, we believe that the Q2, the slippages will be quite similar to Q1, as the slower economy puts more pressure on the asset quality. We believe that the pace of restructuring will continue in Q2 also. The sharp rise in the CDR referrals indicates that the incremental restructuring will continue to remain high. However, private sector banks we believe will be placed better as their risk management practices have been better and they are lesser exposed to the sensitive sectors. So we believe that the asset quality pressure will continue for PSU banks, but private sector banks will continue to maintain edge in terms of asset quality. So overall, looking at the Q2 results, we believe that the Q2 results of banks will be quite subdued in view of the increase in the rates and slowdown in the economy. Though the credit growth has improved in Q2, we believe that it would be difficult to sustain that kind of credit growth for the full year. Also, the asset quality challenges will increase with slowing of the economy. The RBI's hawkish stance on interest rate is likely to keep the interest rates high, which may impact the net interest margins of banks. We therefore continue to prefer private sector banks, which are likely to manage asset quality better and may report reasonable earnings performance in Q2. We maintain cautious stance on public sector banks, largely due to asset quality issues. From the results perspective, we prefer ICICI Bank, Federal Bank and Bank of Baroda. Thank you.